May 7th, 2020, 6 o'clock in the evening. Dear Dr. Gupta, my name's John Weaver. I live in Rosamond, California. Might as well call it the armpit of the Antelope Valley. A little humor there. Doc, got questions for you. I don't know if this is going to get posted on CNN or not. First off, I'm dealing with online community and blowback on this one regarding the videos I'm seeing of different doctors and different so-called experts out there regarding the COVID-19. They keep claiming that there's a conspiracy out there, that the government's out to get them, and the information that the doctors are giving, especially Dr. Fauci, is incorrect. I tend to stay towards scientists because I think these guys have the better answer, and I don't think these guys are going to be lying to us like crazy. Call me gullible. But I still think that the scientists have a better handle than the politicians or any other COVID conspiracy nut jobs, which we constantly run into on social media. Videos keep popping up, videos keep taking down. Now, the thing is, legally speaking, I understand about the First Amendment rights at this point over here, but when you're dealing with a private entity, the private entity still has control over their own rights and what the users can and cannot do, and especially if they are going over the rules at this point over here. So, how can a person navigate his way? How can a person navigate his way through all the conspiracy nut jobs and attitudes that one gets online? Secondly, a term called trypophobia, Doc. This one's medical. I've come across this particular situation almost a couple of weeks ago when postings of ugly things have been posting up in social media. I'm not about to name which particular entities or which groups. I already know which ones they are. But the term came out, which is trypophobia, and I had to research what this thing was. It's the ugliest of pictures I've ever seen in my life. First Amendment rights going like crazy, but these things are triggering serious psychological effects at this point, Doc, where I'm having nightmares over it. I had seen images being posted on social media, as in a face made of multicolored holes. It has left me oogie, is the polite word for it. How about emotionally and mentally disturbed? That would cover even further. Not to mention the damn shutters. I had to find out what trypophobia was, and I've got it, I think. And I had to further research where some of the images were coming from, including trypophobia.com, and I saw some of the images and some of them on YouTube. Let's just say that even talking about this particular subject is almost making me feel oogie, to say the least. I don't know what to do about it. Not about the images that I've seen, except the images I've got in my subconscious burned and buried alive. Keep popping up left and right. It is the ugliest damn thing I've ever seen. But it has left my perception of the world right now regarding patterns in a bit of a disarray. So, Doctor, I know you're not of, or you may know of people in the mental health arena. I have had issues and I haven't yet seen a doctor yet. Long story on my own legal battles on that one. But suffice it to say, I'd love to see a shrink regarding this situation and others regarding it. I'm just trying to get myself going. That's what happens when you have emotional issues before the COVID scare and before you have trypophobia visiting your doorstep. I wish to God in heaven hadn't visited mine. Just for quick information, 54-year-old with bad health at this point over here. Say I've got too many conditions I don't even like to mention, even on a video like this. Would much prefer a one-on-one consultation with a doctor. Anyway, I wanted to ask you about this situation here because it's concerning the living daylights out of me, how I proceed. There are certain social groups out there that still happen to deal with images like this and still share them around. Easy enough to say you gotta block them like crazy, but I feel like I'm in a combat situation right now where I have to go to war on this. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. It's bad enough I start looking at my shoes and almost having a panic attack over it. Shoes, doctor. Little intricate webbings on there that look like holes for air to breathe through. Surely you've seen the athletic shoes. It's almost to a point where I'm looking at shoes and I'm going to start looking at sandals next. Or even when you happen to look at an image where you have multiple holes on the bottom of the feet. And then you come across a debunking site that says, no, that's photoshopped. A very excellent job of photoshopping to leave one feeling oogie. I just had to leave this information for you, doctor. Sorry. I'm not exactly the most photogenic person right now as it is. Apologize for the appearance, but it's John Weaver from Rosamond, California, signing off. Doctor, can I make this one official last statement here? And forgive the salty language of a 54-year-old fart. I really, really hate, loathe, despise this freaking bug that has got me quarantined by choice away from people. And no, I am not infected. Not in the least. I am staying home because I have been ordered by both local, state, and national officials to quarantine to limit the exposure of this sorry son of a sea dog. I am trying to keep the language as best as I can. Thanks for your time, Doctor.